Hello everybody and welcome back to TV Time with Maggie. I'm Maggie.
And I'm Sash.
And we're here celebrating summer with our summer iced tea.
And our summer TV.
Yes. All right, Sasha, I know that some of our shows, especially for the summer, we don't have in common. So I don't know where you've been, but you have to watch Claws. Like, I'm telling everybody, you have to watch Claws. It's such a great show. It's like this very dark comedy about these women that work in a beauty salon, but they're a front for drug lords and criminals. And it's, you know, they're led by Niecy Nash and also Judy Reyes. So it does have some intersectional ladies in there. We have like an Asian lady, we have Dominican, we have a black girl. So like, there's just so many different women that we can pick from. I feel like we're part of this squad, basically. And what's great about it, they introduced this new character for the second season, which already started, but they introduced a new character, and she's like this Russian mob lady. And she's all about girl power, but in a very weird, intimidating way. Something else too, the show has, they have a young man who has autism, and he is not a victim in the show. He's actually very much empowered. He's super smart, and the character actually is progressing like as an adult. It's not like he's the little brother and he's always been taken care of. So I'm happy that they have like that other connection too, where they have like a young black man of color who is super smart but just happens to be autistic. So if you guys haven't seen it, I don't know where you guys have been. This is on TNT. You guys have to watch. You guys have to watch Claws, definitely.
So my returning show, which honestly it has been a recent addition. It's called Animal Kingdom. It's also on TNT. We're kind of repping TNT for this returning show.
Yeah.
It's a show about a family comprised of a grandmother, her grandson, and her sons who are into crime. Like, they're robbers, they're thieves.
What's up with us and our crime shows for the summer?
I'm not sure. The premise of this show, the grandson kind of just gets thrown into the mix. He didn't really associate with that side of the family. His mother was kind of exiled.
Is she the grandmother?
Yes, she is.
She's too young to be a grandma.
She's a young and spry grandmother. She's calling the shots, she splits up the money, all that other stuff. But I love the dynamic between her and her oldest son, Pope. So he's definitely not autistic, but he has some type of emotional trauma, and he's very particular and very quirky. It's not exactly a family drama, because what the grandmother is so adept at is putting up, like, pitting the boys against each other.
This is interesting. I feel like I want to watch, like, now I feel like I have to put it on my watch list now.
Yeah.
All right, for my new favorite summer show, or it's not returning or anything, it's a brand new show, and it's called Dietland. And I don't know how I feel about it yet. It's brand new. It just started a few weeks ago, just at the beginning of June. So we're still getting used to the characters, but it's basically about this young woman named Plum, or that's her nickname. And she is a ghostwriter, even though she's super smart. She's a ghostwriter for a fashion magazine editor, kind of like a Cosmo magazine, where they give advice to young women. And instead of empowering them, it's kind of molding them to be like these perfect little wives for men. So it's kind of creepy. So we have her and her journey, and she's also, you know, trying to lose weight to get bypass surgery, which at the beginning I wasn't really fully into that story, just because I'm like, why is it that every time we see a fat person on television, they have to be in the track of losing weight? Like, they can't, that just can't be all of their storylines. So I'm glad that this show turned out a little bit like Good Girls, where they're these regular people, this regular young woman, regular job, but gets intrigued and kind of, you know, put into a situation where she may be living a life of crime, and it's not even like petty crime, like I'm gonna steal. It's more of like, I'm going to murder people. She's considering joining this organization, and we don't know exactly what they're doing. We just know that they're killing men. And I'm not quite sure why yet. At the beginning you think it's one thing, and then you see somebody like stalking her, and then it's like, I don't want to hurt you, I want you to be part of this organization. So I don't know where it's gonna lead, but it's I don't even know where to put it. It's like a drama, but it's like also like this dark, weird comedy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I like my weird shows during the summer.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, the crime part, I was like, that's the part that confuses me a little bit about Dietland. But once you see and give us a little review of it, I'm
definitely. I might definitely put it on the blog as well.
So the new show that I had been kind of excited for was Cloak and Dagger on Freeform.
Yes.
So it's a Marvel show. It's following, of course, Marvel Comics. But so far it's been off to a slow start. I can't remember the male character's name. I don't know. His name just doesn't stick in my mind. But the female character, Tandy, her storyline's kind of flat. But we'll see, because I have only gotten a couple episodes in. I still need to catch up. I think that they're two kids from two different backgrounds. Like Tandy grew up poor, and then the male, he grew up well off. His mom and father are pretty well off. Other than the fact that his brother died when he was young, it seems like his life has been pretty A-okay for the most part.
But he has like his brother got killed by a cop.
Yeah, his brother got killed by a cop, and since then I think he's had issues with rage. We see that him and Tandy have a linked fate due to something that happened when they were young. Like when her father died and his brother died, like they ended up on a beach together. Still question mark as to why they ended up in the beach and how they got their powers. How did they get their powers and what are they meant to do with them? I might have to check out the comics because I'm really intrigued.
And we were just talking about how like Siren might have been like a good summer show, like switch it off between like Cloak and Dagger and then have like a, mermaid, beachy summer show. Yeah. Something dark and creepy for the summer.
Looking forward to seeing how Cloak and Dagger keeps us going throughout the summer.
Guys, I am so excited about our summer. Even though we're gonna miss you guys, we're gonna be back this fall with more TV time with Maggie. But don't worry, because I just started writing again in our blog, TV Time with Maggie blog, which I'm gonna link down below. So I'm gonna be talking more in depth about my favorite television shows like The Handmaid's Tale and The Bold Type, and some of the summer ones as well. And I also have a great podcast for you guys. It's called The TV That Made Us, and it's all about our favorite TV shows growing up. So stay tuned for that, so you don't have to wait that long. Like we will have some content for you guys, but we will definitely return in the fall.
So thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and let us know what shows you're keeping up with over the summer.
Yes.
And see you in the fall.
Yes. Cheers, summer.
Cheers.